Hello, today I look better compared to yesterday. I know that a new song that is the DJ is playing. I don't know why it looks so weird. Could it be because of the lighting? Let me try and see. Put some lights into my face. No, it doesn't look good also. Doesn't matter. I feel good. Okay. So how are you doing? Are you all doing very well? Have been thinking about what I say about coaching. I know many have not too. I just saw the new norm here. So it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. I just recap. I'm also a travel agent. So in tourism is such a difficult thing because everybody is so sad. The borders are not open. Even when you can travel, there's so many regulations. But people want to travel. People are born to travel. So what happened now is I am doing a lot of itinerary with social distancing. Of course, the pricing is going to be a bit on the high side because a place that can take 100 people now can only take maybe 50 people at one go. A table that can sit 10 people can only sit 5 people and so forth. So the EOS will not be happening. It's more on quality travel and also solo travel will be a good traveling. So I am embarking on coaching people on how to design the tours that can suit the new norm. It's not an easy job because what is new norm, everybody is still learning. What can be done, what cannot be done is still a learning phase. So all the what I am actually doing is more on a bit different than coaching. I have to change my hat, not coaching anymore. I have to change the hat to training, change my hat to motivators. I am not a transformation coach yet. Hope to achieve this in one soon. So I must keep transforming, a transformer. But the best part about the whole thing is every second is learning. You will see how the team think, you will see how your supplier think. Then there are some suppliers can bring you to the moon and back, but then there's nothing in between, just a dream. So there's some supplier, they are trying to help, so but their management is not accepting. There's many issues arising which can be perfected when we learn how to do it ourselves, So we have to be stronger than the normal people. We have to be resilient. Yeah, today I just heard about the word called resilient. The actual meaning of resilient. You have to be tougher than many other people. Even though internally you are facing a lot of difficulty in producing result, you must keep yourself up front, face all the problem. I cannot remember what is the lady name that talked about the three resilience. She lost her child in just one accident like that, and she is a resilient coach. So in the end she is still human, which is sad, to lose a child like that. Even as a listener, I feel bad, I feel sad for her, but she rebounds back pretty well because no point in living in the past, no point in living in the what if. Things happen, they just happen. So what we need to do is learn how to accept. The other learning that I took from Mingyu, Rinpoche Mingyu, he also coming to be quite famous with his method of meditation, thoughts and etc. Because some of you are seeing is reaching 775k of viewer. It's a very good number. I think it was only started only recently, maybe 2 years. But then he was saying that change is not easy for him to overcome his panic. Since young, he's already have this panic attack. It take him 5 years to overcome panic because people are like that. Human being character is very funny. Whenever they come to a very uncomfortable situation, they tend to reject, reject or deny, or that kind of negativity that comes across things that you don't like. So like yesterday I was saying, our mind can only double in effort, can only do things double. So in this sense, if you reject, the strength which is 1 now become 2. The strength of rejection in you become 2, and then 2 become 4, and the more you reject, the more difficult you are, and still you're not solving the problem. So I feel that he makes a very solid point, in a sense that if you don't like the thing, learn how to love it, because when you love it, it also double in love. So your intensity to recover from a crisis is also double. But it's not easy. Obviously it's not easy. So it's like meditation also. When you are very stressed or unhappy, you say you want to do meditation, so you force yourself to do meditation, so that you can cover up the stress or forget about the stress. It won't forget. If I tell you not to think about the monkey for 5 minutes, you will be thinking about the monkey for 5 minutes, right? Unless you force yourself. I tried myself to do this test, don't think about the monkey, and the monkey keep jumping out everywhere, even though I try to push them away. Previously I have difficulty. Now I had little difficulty, not so much difficulty, because I can control my mindset, my brainwave, in the sense that, okay, don't think about monkey, how to do this problem, this how to solve this issue. So don't force it. If you don't like the thing, you don't force it, you just embrace it. So if you say you are very angry with somebody, don't keep on thinking about angry with somebody. You just need to embrace the anger. Yeah, I know I'm angry with somebody, so let me love myself and then forget about the anger. It's one part of the way to bring yourself out from the reverie of anger. And this, I tested it. Of course it's not easy, because human being human, too many wave of negativity is going on everywhere, so you tend to be affected in some way. I'm sorry, my camera seems to be moving here and there, so I'm just perfecting it so you can see better. Yeah. And so I was just talking about duplications of your feelings. If you had to duplicate, please duplicate something nice, like love, compassion, joy, fun, laughter. These are the few things that is very crucial in your life, but it makes a lot of difference in your life. So if you are a very tense up people, you don't just say, I'm so tense. Then normally that's what, I'm so stressed. Yeah. But it's like me now. Every time I face things like that, I tell myself, okay, I know I'm stressed, so don't think about stress. How to solve it? Either I want it or I don't want it, I like it or I don't like it. I have to solve the issue. So if I can solve it better, I can solve it better when I'm in a better mood, when I'm happier. Because every time you are angry or you are down, your brain start to shut down, because all the toxin come out and attack your other thoughts already. So you must have this oxytocin, happiness booster. Okay, so when you have oxytocin, everything seems to be wonderful. You know, even the black looks prettier. I mean, for those who don't like black color, or the red look brighter for those who don't like red color. You got to do it. You have to test it out to know and understand what I'm talking about. That is the reason now. Yeah, I might sway from coaching because coaching is such a broad topic, but it is the key to your future. In coaching, it helps you to see beyond yourself, see how good you are, love what you do, be passionate about your career, and love your family to the maximum because you love yourself so much. You know, like now, I don't just pop up, just pop up like that to be happy. I have gone through so many difficulty. I have been sexually molested since the age of 7 or 8. I have been nearly raped at the age of 21. I have been sexually abused by certain clients, whether verbally or physically, but I managed to go and find some peace in myself, and then I feel that this is the time for me to share my experience so that people don't face this type of problem anymore. So you think that I don't have my problem? I have. I'm not a saint or a devil, but I'm human, flesh and blood, you know. So don't fear. If you think that you have done something wrong, so what? Nobody is perfect. As long as you admit to it, you don't need to carry this pain for, sometimes I tell you, you think that nobody will know what happened, and you were so afraid of the whole thing. You cannot sleep, you cannot eat, maybe years, maybe some keep the secret for 10-20 years, until one day the whole thing pop up, and then say, oh, we already know. So isn't it a bit silly for you to worry about something that everybody know except you don't know that everybody know? Because this is the real thing in the world. If you don't believe me, you go and do a survey and see. A lot of people already know what you want to say. A lot of people already know what you think you want to keep as a secret. So don't be afraid. Face off your devil, face all your fear, then then you embrace life. When you are born, or when I am born, or anybody who is born, the next destination is death, right? So why worry about dying when you got so much of living to do? Pay attention to your life, love your life, coach yourself to be better, to be stronger. This is the best thing that you can do for yourself. Rich or poor, that is the secondary thing. Because I feel that if you love yourself enough to coach yourself, you will have a lot of people around you that know how to coach themselves, and the world can be better. Of course, I cannot deny that there are bad people, but in your circle you will reduce a lot of problematic people. Okay, so till I speak to you tomorrow, good luck, bye bye.